Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Reject Films, back with another update video for you guys. Got a little bit of everything in this video, from DVDs, Funko Pops, regular Blu-rays, to some, of course, Vinegar Syndrome. I think that's the only boutique label I have in this video, if I remember correctly. And going to show you guys some DVDs that I got recently from a couple new companies that I've started to work with. So pretty excited about that and what they have to offer in terms of films that they distribute and everything. So very excited for that. Before we go any further into this video, guys, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, show your love and support for the film community, for physical media and everything like that, and help me achieve my goal of eventually hitting 1,000 subscribers. That would be really, really awesome. And to add another thing, I will be doing a giveaway. If you guys haven't checked it out yet, check out my video for the Wild Eye Releasing mystery box package, whatever I called it. And I'll be doing a giveaway for one of their films, along with an extra perk, I guess, for the contest as well. I will try to leave a card up on here somewhere, whichever side it's on. I always forget what side I'm on here. So, yeah. Let's dive right into this, guys. I'll start with a few Funko Pops I got. And I picked these up from Barnes & Noble. And actually, my kid helped me find them because I was having a hard time. And he spotted them. I even had the guy working there, like, checking the back and everything. Me and him looked on the floor, and we couldn't find him. And then my youngest, Caius, he spotted him down on the bottom shelf in the where the rest of the Pops are. So, good thing of having kids. They're closer to the ground and all that stuff. So, Alright, let's move right into it, guys. Like I said, start with these Funko Pops. I know they're not necessarily movie-related, but, I mean, these are all three Stephen King Pops, and Stephen King is a big influence on the horror genre from his books and short stories and everything like that. So many great films have come from his writings and everything. So, and one of these actually is from a film. So, and that is this first one here. This is from It Chapter 2. This is the Shopkeeper. I know these are going to glare really, really bad, but really cool figure. Got him holding his drink and his book and everything, and really happy to have found this one. And they're all in pretty good shape. Set those over there. This next one here is just the regular Stephen King with just him with a book in his hand and looking all professional and everything. And this last one is the Barnes & Noble exclusive. This is the one I was really looking for, and this is the one that, we really couldn't find until my kid found it. And that is the bloody version with the open book and everything. Really, really awesome figure. Got the axe in his hand, contributing, paying homage to the Shining, I'm assuming. Really, really love this figure. Yeah, so Barnes & Noble, I'm not sure if you guys can still get them online, maybe through their site, or check out their stores. Alright, move on to a few DVDs here. I did pick up one thing from the Dollar Tree. Dollar Trees around me haven't had hardly anything lately. That is the Chuck Norris Triple Threat. Of course, this is a Shout Factory release. You can see on the back there, possibly Shout Factory. The only thing I'm kind of disappointed in is they're all on one disc. So I'm not exactly sure how good the quality is going to be. I'm assuming it's going to be decent with it being Shout Factory, but this seems like it should have been on, each movie on its own disc, being DVD or something. I mean, you put 3 movies on a DVD, but yet you have to put the bonus features on a Blu-ray on a separate disc or something, or on a 4K or whatever. It doesn't really make sense. But so you got Missing in Action 1, 2, and 3 on here for $1, and Chuck Norris, Shout Factory. And honestly, I don't think I've seen any of these movies, so really happy to have these in the collection, especially for $1. Now, these next ones, these next 2 are from Breaking Glass Pictures, which is a company I just started working with. So again, I'm really excited to check out their releases. This is Exit Zero. This one here is available on March 10th. Haven't opened these yet. I try to keep them sealed until I watch them, so I remember that I need to watch them by them being sealed. So I will have reviews up for these here soon. This one looks very, very interesting. I know it's going to glare even more than usual because of the plastic still being on it, but... And then this next one is By Day's End. This one is available on March 17th. I don't believe they do Blu-rays yet, but I think they've been around since like 2009. So hopefully at some point they will do Blu-ray releases. Not quite sure. But Breaking Glass Pictures, thank you guys so much for sending these out if you happen to be watching this video. And I look forward to getting these watched and reviewed. This next one here is from Dark Sky Films. I've been working with them for quite some time. Usually I get the Blu-rays from them. I kind of pass on the DVDs, but this one looked pretty interesting. This is Ghost Killers versus Bloody Mary. I think the only other DVD I've done a review on them for recently is Siren, the Siren. But yeah, Ghost Killers versus Bloody Mary. I believe this is in, the only language options are Brazilian and Portuguese. So it's, most likely you're going to have to read subtitles, which I'm not a huge fan of, but we'll see. This one it got really good reviews and everything, so I wanted to check it out. This one is, I believe this is a March 10th release as well. Could be wrong. And then this one is a recent release from Magnolia Pictures. Actually, I believe this releases on the 10th as well. So a lot of stuff coming out on the 10th. This is Evil is Grown Here, Little Joe. Unnerving, hypnotic, masterful psychodrama. Yeah, this looks very interesting. Again, I don't request a lot of DVDs, but some of these here recently have just been looking very interesting. So review will be up for that one as well. Hopefully I get all these done before they're released. And the last one that was sent to me for a review, which I do have a review up for, is The Sonata. If you guys haven't checked that video out yet, definitely do so. If you guys want to know my thoughts on this film, I'll try to leave a card on one of these sides for a link to that video. And this was from another company I just started working with, which is Screen Media. And they have some very interesting releases, and I believe the next one they're going to send out is, I already drew a blank on the name, Jesus Rolls, which I believe is relates to The Big Lebowski, somewhere along the lines, with John Turturro in it. So I really look forward to checking that out. But this one was a pretty interesting watch. If you guys want to hear all of my thoughts on it, definitely check out that review video. All right, move on to the purchases. Well, I guess one was a purchase for $1. I bought in this movie, I bought in the American version of this movie quite a few times, thinking it was this version. Finally found the original one out in the wild. I know I could have ordered it or whatever, but I just like finding stuff in person. But that is Let the Right One In. Awesome, awesome film. If you guys have not checked this one out, definitely do so. Pretty basic release here. But this is a Spanish horror film. So you have English and Spanish subtitles. And it is in, not a Spanish, a Swedish horror film. I don't know why I said Spanish, because I was looking at the subtitles. This is a Swedish horror film, so you have that as a native language or in English with Spanish or English subtitles. Very, very well done take on the vampire mythology. Highly, highly recommend this if you guys have not seen it. And I felt like $7.99 was a great price to pay for this from Half Price Books. So every now and then you find some good stuff there. I usually don't have very good luck, but really happy to add this to the collection. This one here I got from Family Video for $5. That is Angel Has Fallen. I had the other two already. Wasn't much else to pick from, so I figured, why the hell not add this to the collection and complete the trilogy with London Has Fallen and Olympus Has Fallen. I haven't really heard much about this at all. It was actually marked as $10, but it rang up for $5, so, for that price, definitely happy to add it to the collection. Like I say, complete the trilogy of these films. They're, decent, fun, popcorn flicks. Ready or not, finally checked this one out. I was going to review this one. I haven't done my random reviews for a while yet. Just been kind of not really feeling like doing a whole lot of videos lately. But this was on sale at Best Buy for $15, so I finally went ahead and grabbed it. And I was pretty happy with it. I felt it could have been a little bit better, but all in all, it was just a fun film with a really cool ending. And by the features on here, I did watch the behind the scenes and all that kind of stuff. Some really good features on here. I think it's like 20-30 minutes worth of features. And it wasn't the ending that was originally written for this film. They redid it. So I'm glad they did, because it sounds like the original ending wouldn't have been nearly as fun. But this pretty much all takes place in one location, with a little bit of right outside of that location within this mansion that they're all at, hunting her down and everything. And she's not the one responsible for a lot of the kills in this. So it was a little misleading too with the gun and the bullets and stuff. But still a really fun movie. Highly recommend checking this one out. I don't really consider it much of a horror film, as it is more like a comedy thriller. I don't know, but it'll still go in the horror section on my shelf. But yeah, definitely recommend checking that one out, guys. If you see it for $15 out in the wild, definitely grab it. If nothing else, stream it. Haven't checked this one out, heard a lot of good things. That is Color Out of Space with Nicolas Cage. I will probably be doing, don't hold me to it, don't expect it to be there, but I plan on doing a review for this and Mandy together. I have not watched Mandy yet either, and I hear these are two of the better films he has done lately. I was going to get the 4K, but from what other people were saying and everything, the 4K does not have the HDR, so it was kind of pointless to get the 4K, so I saved $5 and just stick with the Blu-ray. Yeah, haven't even opened this one yet or anything. This is from RLJE Films. And then picked up Snatchers, another one I have not watched yet. Just basic black disc, says Snatchers. I don't know really anything about this movie. I watched the trailer after I purchased it, and it looks like a good horror comedy involving teens and everything. So, and it is a R-rated horror film as well, for bloody creature violence, sexual content, and language. So it looks like a pretty fun ride. I will try to get a review done for this as well. If you guys are interested in seeing my thoughts on it, definitely let me know. This was from Warner Brothers, by the way. I know I didn't say that for a lot of these, but I only picked this next one up because it was $10 at Walmart, and I thought it was like a mispriced thing. Hit the price scanner, it showed $9.99. I was like, you know what, fuck it. For $10, I'll take a chance. It looks like a, decent film in the essence of Her. That is Jexy. I'm not a big fan of Adam Devine. I liked him in Workaholics and stuff, but I don't know, he just kind of gets on my nerves. But like I said, for $10, I'll take a shot on it. Definitely a very hard R rating movie with graphic nudity, a lot of sexual content, crude sexual content, language. So, yeah, Jexy. I don't know when I'll get around to watching this one. It's one I'll just throw on when I don't feel like paying attention to something. So I've been watching a lot of shows on Prime lately. So I watched all of The Boys, and I watched I'm about done with the 3rd season of Goliath because I recently have Prime. Thank you to a friend of mine. So I've been kind of just binging stuff on there. I haven't been watching a lot of films. All right, let's finish this off with the bread and butter of this video. That is the Vinegar Syndrome titles. And some of these I have not opened yet, so I will show them. And then if you guys want to stick around for the insides and features and everything like I always do, you're more than welcome. This first one here is Death by Temptation. One I missed out the slipcover on, so I had to pay about $10 extra for the slip. But I'm fine with that. Let's see, we'll open these up and go over the features here at the end. I will not pay, like, I think like $40 is probably my limit for any single film without, you know, with a slip. Anything more than that, I can't pay. And then picked up Body Melt, again with the out of print slip. I really love this slip though. It's all cut out right there and everything, and it's kind of an embossed, like, feels like a sticker on the back, which it might actually be. So I don't know. Just a nice clean design, the black and the green. And then these were from the last monthly package for February. You had a Hollywood Horror House. If you guys haven't checked out that video, please do so for the unboxing of that. I went over all the features on there as well. And then you had Extra 3. I will show, I believe I've turned all these around already, so. And then you had the Candy Snatchers. And then Dominique. I went ahead and grabbed this off of eBay or something as well, I do believe, or no. This was still in print, so I purchased this along with the monthly subscription, or not subscription, but the monthly packages. So yeah, Dominique. I did have one more eBay purchase, and that was Bloodsuckers from Outer Space. Got this for an awesome deal, less than half the price it normally goes for. And yeah, really happy to have added that to the collection. And then the last one of the monthly package there was Public Affairs. I've heard really good things about this one so far. Alright, so if you guys want to go ahead and cut off the video, that's fine. Thank you for watching. If you want to stick around to see more of the Vinegar Syndrome titles here, if you haven't checked out that video and you want to see them now, then here we go. So we'll start backwards with Public Affairs. There's the inside. Actually, you know what? I'm not even going to go over the features of any of these that I've already done. So let's just move along. If you guys want to go more in depth on that, hit that video link. But Bloodsuckers from Outer Space, I did not show in that video. So let's go ahead and do that now. Here is your inside. And I believe that you even have another different artwork underneath, which is kind of like an invasion of the Body Snatchers look to it. So on here you do have a new scan in 2K. You do have a commentary track with writer-director Glenn Coburn, actor Tom Myers, and cinematographer Chad D. Smith. You have 34 years later, a 50-minute making of documentary. Wow, that's incredible. Black to Bloodsucker Town, a 15-minute location featurette. Bloody Arm Rip 101, special effects featurette. Stills gallery featuring over 100 images from the director's personal collection. And of course, reversible art and subtitles. So tons of features on here. I mean, an hour making of and, you know, a 15-minute location thing. That's, wow. I wish every release had that. I love location features and everything like that. I believe it was what, Horror's Hallowed Grounds. I used to love watching those. I believe they were on like Scream Factory releases or something. Dominique I've already shown. Candy Snatchers I've already shown. So let's move on to Body Melt. You guys get to open these up with me, I guess. I don't believe I have my cutter, so this ought to be interesting. Let's see if I can open them without a knife, right? Well, shit. I don't have any nails either, so this is not going to be too good. Alright, I think we're making progress, guys. You rely so much on certain things, like if you don't have your phone or your, I don't know. You know, it's kind of weird. I actually went somewhere today and somebody was using my phone for something, and I knew they were using my phone for something, but I went to reach for my phone to see what time it was. Anyways, this is how much we rely on them being there. Alright, here is the inside of Body Melt. Really awesome art. Go ahead and turn this around here. Let's take off the stickies. if you guys are still sticking around, you guys are fucking awesome, and I really appreciate it. So, sit here and watch me fight with stickers and shrink wrap. It's pretty entertaining. I don't know why I just can't do this after I'm done. But anyway, let's go ahead and flip this artwork around. Yeah, definitely like the new art better than this one. I do have the 88 Filmz release of this as well. Let's see if I can grab that and we can compare. How close am I to it? There we go. Features. So here's the 88 Filmz release. So let's see what we got. We have a new scan in 2K, group commentary track with writer, director, and composer, writer and producer, you have Philip Brophy, Rod Bishop, and Daniel Scharf. Commentary track with Philip Brophy, focused on the sound design and film score. Melting Away, the deconstruction of Body Melt 2018 featurette with Philip Brophy and Rod Bishop. Bodybuilding, the making of Body Melt 2018 interview with Daniel Scharf, or however you say his name. I'm terrible with names, so. Adrenaline Glands 2018 interview with actor Neil Foley. Making Bodies Melt, the making of Body Melt. Behind the scenes featurette, extensive behind the scenes still and prop gallery, complete storyboard gallery, theatrical trailer, reverse art, and subtitles. So on here you had the limited edition slipcase with a booklet. Looks like a lot of the same interviews, the same commentaries, the making of Body Melt, behind the scenes still. Doesn't look like a whole lot. I think these are just brand new interviews on the 2018 ones because this, well, I don't know, because this is a 2019 release. So not much difference. I believe this is a 4K transfer on the 88 Filmz release, actually. So this might actually be a better release, guys, on the 88 Filmz, being a 4K transfer as opposed to the 2K transfer on here. So if you guys are interested and you want me to do a comparison, I will pop both of them in and see what the difference is, if that's something that is requested. So let me know. Let's set that over there for now. I'm going to sit here and fight with this. No, I'm not. I'll move on. Alright, Death by Temptation. And you know, the only reason I went ahead and grabbed this, aside from trying to complete the Vinegar Syndrome collection with the slipcover editions, was because I saw that Sam Jackson was in it, Samuel L. Jackson. So that is what drew me to finally say, oh shit, I better go ahead and grab that fucking movie, because I love me some Sam Jackson, especially the older stuff. So before he started doing just anything that was offered to him. Alright, let's flip this shit around here. And you have like the old school kind of like hip hop looking side here. On the reverse art, there's your insides and your reverse cover art. I'll peel the rest of that stuff off later. I won't bore you guys with that. So on here you have a new scan in 2K. You have a brand new career-spanning audio interview with writer, producer, director, actor James Bond III. Ernest and Lloyd, a candid conversation between cinematographer Ernest Dickerson and Trauma's Lloyd Coffin. Wow, I can't talk. My mouth's getting a little dry, so let's take a drink. Alright. Then you have film historian and critic Michael Gingold on Death by Temptation, original trailer, archival article gallery, reversible cover art, and English subtitles. Directed by James Bond III, starring James Bond III, Samuel L. Jackson, Bill Nunn, Cynthia Bond, and Kadeem Hardison. I believe Ernest Dickerson, that name sounds really familiar. I believe he was involved with a lot of films. More of your, I'll say, like, hood type films, or whatever you want to say. Like your Boys in the Hood, Miss Society type movies. I could be completely wrong on that, though. That name just sounds really, really familiar, so I can't stand having those on the tops. But anyway, so Death by Temptation. I believe this is the only company to release this one, so I don't have anything to compare that one to. But yeah, that's going to do it for this video, guys. Let me know if you guys have picked any of these up and what your thoughts are on any of these, if you've seen them. And not a whole lot of purchases this time outside the Vinegar Syndrome stuff, but just kind of trying to take it easy lately. I got so much shit I got to watch, and I'm getting more and more stuff in for review, so my back catalog is like, I don't know, at least 500 films in my collection I have not seen, so no point of keep buying just random shit unless it's something I really want to watch or really want to have in the collection. So I did go out to Disc Replay today along with the Exchange, went to Best Buy, and I didn't buy a damn thing. So you know, my impulse of buying, my desire to buy is kind of dwindled down. You know, I think we all kind of go through those phases where we're just not really feeling like buying much, and you know, I'm kind of running out of room to put shit too. So I already have hundreds, if not thousands, of movies in storage in the other room, just kind of thrown in bins. So I'm just talking with this stuck to my hand, and it feels weird. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Peace, love, happiness to everybody. I don't have any other signs for like love and happiness. I don't know. So catch you guys on the next video. Take care. Bye.